Hey guys, so I decided to go live for this. I'm going to show you some of the cereals in the cereal aisle, what to look out for the ingredients, because we all know that when we are here in the supermarket with kids, it's a luxury to be able to stop and look at ingredients. Luckily, I've got this shopping cart here for my son. He seems to be pretty occupied with that now, so I'm going to take a chance to show you guys some of these cereals. So, first of all, I'm just going to show you, I know most of you already know that this is not going to be healthy, but for example, Fruit Loops. Let me see how I could turn this around. All right. Okay. Obviously, most of us know that this is not really healthy, but I'm just going to take the chance to show you some of the ingredients so you can get to know what actually is not healthy about it. Okay. Corn flour blend. Sounds fine until you realize that most of the corn that's made in the US is genetically modified. Corn is modified to basically react to the Roundup and nothing else. So when you have Roundup sprayed on this, it's going to kill the pests, but you also have levels of glyphosate residue on the corn that's actually going into our food supply. And a lot of cereals have had actually residues of this to be found in what we're eating. Okay, so corn, that's not going to be good because it's GMO and has glyphosate. Sugar is the next ingredient. That's never a good sign. You've got 10 grams of sugar over there. What else? Wheat flour. Wheat is, if it's not organic, it's also been sprayed with glyphosate, because what they do is, in order to harvest the wheat quicker, they spray it to dry it out, aka to kill it. So then it's harvested right after the glyphosate and Roundup has been sprayed on it. Okay, next ingredient, let's see, oat flour. Same thing, like I said before, the oats have been found to have very high levels of glyphosate. This is like every ingredient in here so far has glyphosate. Okay, hydrogenated vegetable oil, soybean, cottonseed, vegetable. Those are going to be refined vegetable oils, which are really, really bad for the gut. Okay, we haven't even gotten down. Now let's just go down a little bit. We've got Red 40. We all know food coloring has had really bad effects on kids' behavior. It really has been linked to very, very, it's been a link to a lot of ADHD type behaviors in kids, aggression in kids, very, very bad. Blue 1, yellow 6, same thing. All of these artificial colors are actually made from usually from petrol, and it's really crude, refined oils that are making up these products. Okay, we've got BHT for freshness. Sounds great when you think about freshness, but what it's actually doing is killing the bacteria. Let's turn it back around. Killing the bacteria that's going to try to make it go bad or go rancid. So it keeps it fresh by killing off the germs or the bad things. Okay, so why is that bad? Well, how is it killing those germs? BHT has been shown in studies to have links with cancer in some animals. So it hasn't been shown there haven't been enough human studies, so that's why it's still allowed in our cereals, but it has been shown to have links to cancer in animal studies. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys some more. Let's go. Okay, so we've got Frosted Flakes. Here's Cheerios. Okay, so many people run for Cheerios as like the first food for babies, right? Let's turn this around. It's like the first food people give. What's bad about Cheerios? So this is one that's oftentimes given because it's low in sugar, 1 gram. That looks great. 3 grams of protein seems nice. It doesn't seem so bad from the nutrition facts. And the ingredients also don't look so bad to the untrained eye. Whole grain oats. Okay, but what's the problem with this? Recently, like I said, and I'm going to show you guys the link to the study that was done, the oats that are made, the oats that are used in Cheerios and Quaker products, a lot of different, basically most of the cereals that are not organic have been found to have very high levels of glyphosate. Okay. What else? Let's see what other cereals we got here.
Right there.
Right there. Strawberries. Oh, you right said right there. Strawberries. I know. We're going to get to that soon. Okay, let's take a look at another cereal.
Up here. Up here.
Right off the bat, you see the food coloring, some of the same ingredients that were in the Fruit Loops. This one, I know this was my husband's favorite cereal as a kid. And you know, like many of us, our parents weren't really aware of all the dangers of these cereals. We didn't know. We're only learning now. Okay, so what's an alternative? Now we're getting into the healthier, you know, the healthy, supposedly healthier options for cereals. You see a lot of organic over here, which is nice. Organic is always the better option, but let's just take a look at these two. Okay, Cascadian Farm Organic Cinnamon Crunch. So these, if you look at the ingredients, it's much better because these are organic, so you don't have that same risk of glyphosate. There's no preservatives, no artificial colorings. But take a look at the sugar. It's 11 grams of sugar in 1 cup. And that's only if you have 1 cup of cereal. That's a lot of that's a lot of added sugar to be having in your cereal. And then let's say you add milk in, that's going to have even more. The almond milk, you know, it adds up for your first meal in the morning. Here is the store brand, Publix store brand, like Cheerios alternative, which is much better. You see, it only has 2 grams of sugar. My son really wants me to go, so I'm going to try to make this quick. It only has, hello, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. So this one only has 2 grams of added sugar, which is good. Organic whole grain oats, that's good. Organic rice, organic cane sugar. This is a pretty good option. I buy these sometimes to have like a cereal on hand. Like I said, the risk of glyphosate is going to be low, and overall the organic ingredients are pretty good. There's not a lot of added sugar. Let's take a look at another one. See, this is organic Frosted Flakes, which has the ingredients are okay. You know, organic corn, you're not going to have the risk of GMO and glyphosate, but you have 14 grams of sugar and 13 grams of those are added. So these are things you have to look out for. It's hard to shop in the cereal aisle. Almost everything that I passed was not good. I don't have time to go into depth about everything, but if you guys have more questions, you could let me know. Oh my God, look what we're passing now. None of this is going to be good. Just a preview, none of this. And here we go again with the Quaker. A lot of those products have very high levels of glyphosate. Okay. So let me know if you have more questions, and hopefully we can learn more soon together. Bye.